Welcome back, everyone, to more Penumbra Overture. We're gonna go ahead and continue. Last I remember, we got hunted down by some kind of worm. I'm not entirely sure what. I mean, okay, so essentially that worm is a rock worm that fed off of something and essentially got way bigger than it should have been. Also this. I picked up a chemical. I picked up another chemical. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. More. Stay open, please. More flares that I don't need. Alright. In here, nothing. Ah, another chemical. Alright, so essentially there's a bunch of chemicals here that are basically, I'm gonna mix together to use for something. Amazing that they didn't start burning up. Oh, would you look at that? A boot. Nothing? Just a boot? Okay, just a boot. Just a bunch of books. And the game, for whatever reason, just decides... The game is odd in this sense where all of a sudden it just decides that it wants to keep the hand out. And I don't understand why it wants to keep doing that. Oh, look, chemical. Alright, so we're not doing that bad. We're just finding all the right things for the most part, but right now, the hand, like, I don't understand why my game continues to do this. It just refuses to let go of the hand for some random reason. Got some cured meat, some jerk, more rations. All right, and then this. Magnesium, calcium, barium. If I counted correctly, I should have all 6 chemicals listed in the note. Okay. Chloride, phosphorus, sodium. Do not forget, badly administered dopamine clouds frequently everything. Okay. And yeah, I have all of them. So essentially, they're all labeled by their first letter here. So we have pretty much all 6 of them. So now we have to enter a room and essentially create a chemical. And if I remember correctly, it is highly explosive and very flammable. I remember dying quite often from my last playthrough back in 2013. And see, look, the hand is gone. I just ended up right outside of chemical storage. Let's turn that off. Turn this bad boy on. Are we done with the dogs? I don't remember. Alright, so we entered one... Okay. I don't remember. We entered one part of chemical storage. Where's the... Let's see. Yes, okay. So once we entered this part of chemical storage, we were chased down by that creature. Right? So let's go to did we? Let me, okay. I just want to double check. I do apologize, everybody. I don't recall. It's locked. Yeah, okay, so that's exactly what we ended up doing. Okay, so let's go. We came out of section B I don't remember which part of Section B we ended up coming out of. The incinerator is the last bit here. Alright, let's go... Let's go to the lake, which is our next step, I believe. There's dogs here, very clearly. Yep, there's dogs. Okay. Jerk time. Where... Let's see if I can get him to just go right there. Dude, jerky! Fucker! Oh, and I blew myself up. Goddamn dogs, man. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. If I'm hidden, how is it that the first thing that the dog sees is me? Alright, well, let's go this way. Incinerator, chemical storage. We gotta go to the lake. I know we gotta go to the lake. And I hear the little bastard. Gonna throw it. Gonna hide. With my dynamite stick. Come on, go for it. Oh, that did nothing. That actually ended up hurting me a little bit. Oh, he ran away. He's running away. Ah! I gotta find something to cover over. Jumping makes it faster. There we go. Some kind of reservoir. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that. That's great. Oh, hello. You watch him be right by. Oh boy. Where's he gonna patrol through this time? Going this way? Let's see if that works. Whoa, whoa, what? Did that not kill him? Are you joking? No, bad dog. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we just witnessed. Oh, look, another one of these. And we clearly know how that ends up. Huge fail. But, I mean, we got it somehow. I don't understand. It was perfect. Literally exploded right next to him. And nothing happened. You'd think that it would have died or something completely. Okay. Alright, they're a little heavy. Whoa. Useless. Well, not entirely. Just an old flare and some painkillers. Well, I mean, I found some stuff. That's good. Last will and testament of Joe Freeman. Okay. I, Joe Freeman, would like to leave all my personal belongings to my sister, May, in the knowledge that he will distribute them wisely. We always used to say, better to die young than to never live at all. I guess we're going to get our wish. I know enough about survival to realize I won't be surviving much longer. John, oh, my buddy, I just don't know. My left leg is broken in 3 places. Pardon. I suspect I may also have shattered my pelvic bone. 3 hours ago, after we'd set up camp, Jono set off to find some usable timber for the fire. When we got back, he was very excited. I couldn't work out what it was that had got him so agitated, but I went along with it all the same. I should have recognized the signs. Soon after, he got worse. He jumped me when I turned away, burying my face in the snow, trying to suffocate me. I don't know what he found in the ice to enrage him so. Lucky for me, the ground gave way and we both fell. I landed hard on the ice and desperately clawed my way into more solid ground. I was running on adrenaline, didn't notice the pain. I just knew that if I was going to die, I didn't want to be in the frozen water beneath me. When you fall into the frozen lake, you don't just drown or freeze to death. Your whole body seizes up from the cold. Every instinct tells you to swim for the side, but your body won't let you. You gradually dip under the surface. Your last breath expelled when you fell. But you don't drown there, and then your body shuts everything down, survives on what strength you have left. You can last for an hour just floating there, slowly dying. So now I'm lying here, my soaked Gore-Tex slowly freezing me in place. Me on one side of the lake, Jono trapped on the other. I'm worried about him. From what I can see from the other side, his arm is dislocated, his shoulder blade fractured, and his wrist broken. I can't hear anything he yells, but he looks to be constantly muttering to himself, testing the ice with a crowbar from his pack. I don't know how he can stand the pain or where his strength is coming from, but at any rate, something strange happened to him. Fortunately for me, I can't cross the ice. It'll give way under his weight. Oh, he can't cross the ice. I apologize. The only way to cross would be to carefully spread your weight evenly across the surface, and he looks too much of a rush for that. He looks in too much of a rush for that. That's a lot of drugs on my system right now. Okay. I have another bottle of painkillers. There's enough to finish the job. I always said I'd rather die pushing the boundaries than drift away in my sleep. I guess I didn't mean that after all. I'd rather gently slip away than die cold or bleeding. Ooh, you poor bastard. Alright, so we have another little save spot here. We're gonna save because we may die multiple times. I felt something that time. I didn't feel like before. Small parts of me. A disused shed. Who knows how old it is or who last used it? Oh, doesn't look very promising. Nothing on this side, right? Nope. Just a lot of talking. It looks solid, but not much is as it seems down here. Won't catch me trekking across that. Alright, so I think I think what I should do... Oh, look, there's fish over there, but they're frozen. Oh. Alright, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to basically cross over... Trek over to that right there. There's nothing else on either side, but... Yeah. Yeah. As you can clearly see, the ice will fall over, and so will you if you don't jump fast enough. We're gonna go ahead and... I don't have the strength to pull the crowbar out of his frozen hand. What if we do this? Oh wait, let's do this for... No wait, okay. Hold up, hold the phone. Christ, what am I thinking? I'm thinking smart. There we go. Saw it off. Yep, okay. Eesh. Pick up the frozen hand. The man is down there, but we can't see him though, but he's down there. To be connecting stream during the summer, useless now. That sight would be stunning. Right now, it just makes me shiver. Yeah, so they probably fell from some point Uh, there really is no going back safely. It's just a matter of just how good a jump you can do. I've managed to die so many times in this, it's not even fucking funny. Oh, like that! Right. Oh, well, at least it saves this. That's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a lighter trek. I love how the frozen fish are like right there. Let's go up here. There and there. Good. Alright, we got it. What is the crowbar good for? I don't remember. I'm assuming it's going to be something that we're going to end up using at some point. But that's literally the lake. That's the only reason why we have to come here. And we're going to go back. No dogs, nothing to worry about. Only one place left to go. That's the incinerator. Now, I don't remember where I can combine the chemicals. So I'm gonna go to section B and see where it actually leads, because I don't remember. Okay, this is section B. Right, so section B here. But what about the other section B? That's where we came out of. This is second section B, should be around here somewhere, right? Right, so this way. The door has been forged shut. It will never open again. Okay, well, I guess that's it for section B. We know exactly what that goes to, so I guess now all we have to go is to the incinerator and see what lies through that doorway. Here we go. Not strong enough to use my hands. I need the tool to force it open. And that's why we have the crowbar. Alright. This might actually end up being the last episode. I think we're very close to it. There's no other maps from what I remember. But let's see if we can kind of like push through it and just get this one done. If it has to be a 40-minute episode, I'll go ahead and do it because I don't really think there's space for another one. So I'm just going to finish it up, make this the finale, and then we're just going to go on from there. And eventually I'll post these videos.
Where are you, my shiny knight? Have you really made it this far? I wait, and yet the pot never boils. I remain trapped in my den of iniquity. Perhaps the gods have toyed with me once more. Sentence me to yet more years in this place of eternal nightlight. But now, maybe my ill advice has ended you. Have you run death's doorbell? Please don't leave poor Red all alone once more, like all the others.
Alright, buddy. This passage has long since fallen away, but Red or someone has bridged the gaps with frozen planks. And of course, there we go. I've jotted down a note. Not that one. To-do list. I've located the rubble that's blocking the path to Red. Now I need to come up with the solution to remove the rubble. Okay, here we go. This must be the cave that Red's trapped behind. I need some way to demolish it quickly. Perhaps I can get some tips from my explosives book. Alright, so let's go this way. This is it. As you can clearly see, there's a little bit of yeah, be careful there, guys. Yeah, you see that? There's a little bit of maneuvering that needs to be done. I'm probably gonna end up using my flashlight because this isn't cutting it for me. Oh god. Jeebus. Alright, here we go. Hello. Oh god, it opens through there. Okay, well I'm gonna leave it open, clearly. Alright, here we go. This is the final room before we run into Mr. Red. Now, why do we need all these painkillers? I really have no idea. There's a saving thing here. a little beaker. Oh, I turned it on. Oh, I thought it was just another one of those gas things. Some type of... Oh, a fuse? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and place the beaker here. Open this up. Nothing in there. Open that up. Nothing in there. Open that bad boy. Nothing in there either. Nothing around. Okay, so... the book is useless. Let me see if I can go into chemist notes. Okay. Where is my explosives book? From the very beginning of the game. This is the best part. We're gonna put all this together and we're gonna create an explosive here. Okay. Dynamite, black batch fuse. Okay. Put it with a... oh, we did that one already. No, we're gonna do TNT here. Right? Included in the book, viable chemical. This formula exists as somewhat of a legendary thing. I'll stay away from it as death mix. It's extremely volatile, makes it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk of the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Red phosphorus and barium. Nothing is said about TNT. Alright, so let's go ahead and... nope, not that. Nope. Back to game. Let's go and take a look at what we have. Not this one. Oh, that's a to-do list. I apologize. Okay, chemist notes. Barium is B, and P is phosphorus. Okay. So let's do barium. Right, I need a gas supply before I can light the burner. And the... wait, what is it? Insulate pipe. Running the furnace must be gas. Oh, wait. There you go. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, we're going to go B. And... shit. God darn it. Alright, okay. And we're gonna go back to the explosives book here. Uh-huh. Let's see. That's for dynamite. Carefully and slowly mix to minimize risk of sulfur. Okay, guys, so I'm coming at you from the from the loading screen just to give you a little bit of a heads up here. I didn't really figure out what the problem was solving the chemicals up until now. So basically what you have to do is combine F and combine B. B for barium or whatever that was, and the other one is F for phosphorus. And essentially, I kept getting confused because I was thinking P for phosphorus, but it was actually F. So it's a little bit confusing in that note, in that basic aspect, but just combine B and F for the very same chemicals that are supposed to be combined in the note with the explosives. It gives you the two that you need, but then you have to follow through with the number lines and that little note that gives you the answer, which is again F and B combined makes the chemical. All right, let's go back to future me or past me, who is also very confused as to how he solved it. All right. Okay, what? So I mixed B and A? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, at some point I was just adding them together. I had no idea what I was doing. I somehow just guessed and got it right. Okay, let's hope I don't die. It's not much of a difference, to be honest. Well, hopefully I don't smash it into anything, but we're gonna find out. I think I'm good. So what am I supposed to do? Like, place it down? Okay. Get the fuse in. Light it up. And we're gonna go all the way back here. I don't even know. That one had me stumped. I had no idea how to even make that work. I kept reading. I couldn't gather any bit of what I was trying to read. I mean, maybe if I look back into it, I'll realize what it is that I've been trying to do, but yeah. This door, it's different. Newer than all the others. This must be where Red's been leading me to this time. Oh, what else is here? Before we, There's other places here as well.
Good evening. You actually came. There is much that should leave my throat box now, but words elude me. You came, you are so pretty, but I have been bad. The underworld already beckons me, so I suppose one further misdemeanor will change little. It is false pretension, and not guiding light with which I have led you here. I cannot give you the answers you want. You may wish to find what it is you seek, but that is a fiction. You cannot know what it is you sought through the vast leaden doorway, or else you would seek anything else in the world. No, the key stays with me, in here, so the life that has led me, horrible as it may be, is better still than the life that waits for you, hungry behind those doors. As replacements go, you shall be admirably abnormal. But you must wonder why this metal burning chamber is talking to you in a voice you knew only as Red. For it is I, your companion, residing within. You see, I have waited for this day so many years. They won't let me die. They have parts of my head are not my own, and I cannot take my life. It is against the rules. Please, the pain has gone on for so long. All I wanted was a friend, but now the time for chit-chats and marshmallows by the fire is ended, and I hope that soon so shall my life. I have knocked on the death's door for so long. Please, let him invite me in for tea.
Alright, everybody, so you guessed it. We're going to... vicious-looking things, almost like meat hooks. Yeah, clearly. We're gonna... simply pipes. We're gonna... why would Red want me to kill him? Why like this? What can I do? The poor guy just wants to die. Oh, Red, I'm so sorry. Whatever happened to you down here, it's over now. Sorry, buddy. And he had the key with him. All he wanted was a friend. And we did our best to provide him with at least someone. Locked. Wait, can I open this door? With Red's key? Huh. My dearest friend, how are you? I am as well as can be expected. I have some sad news though. A few days ago, there was some kind of collapse and some of the ceiling in the cave fell in on me. What scares me is that I was in an off-limits part of the mine. They may not look for me here, but if they do, they can find me. I'll be in so much trouble, but I don't think I'll have to worry about that because I'm not sure I'll be getting out of here. I don't mind so much. I've been working in the mines for about 3 weeks now, and I'm really proud that I can send money home. But it's pretty tough work, and so far you're the only person that's really been nice to me. Plus, I have some nice company down here. So there's some friendly kind of weird crawlies and some books I brought from home that I was taking to the rec room. If I think about it, I was really quite lucky that I had all of this stuff with me. Otherwise, I'd be bored stiff. As it is, I have Shakespeare, Brute, Nietzsche, perfect bedtime reading. Although I suppose I might be trapped down here long enough that I have to read them twice. I always used to ask my mom how long people survive without food and things. I read how some people can survive underwater for over 5 minutes, and some people last in the desert for weeks. But she always said you had 3 minutes of air, 3 days of water, etc. I suppose I'll probably I'll probably find out soon enough. I guess if I had to, I could find food around the place. Like I said, there's all sorts of creatures here, but they're better off as my friends than my lunch. I wonder whether I shall starve to death or go cave crazy first. Neither sounds too much fun, I guess, but I have had to choose. I'd say I want to go mad. It sounds like an adventure. Tom Redwood, proper mine worker, 1970, age 14. Oh my God, he's been here for so long. This poor guy. I can see Red now sitting here guiding me. I probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for him. Why did he have to leave me down here alone? He's got a little lady going on here. Poor Red, I'm so sorry. You're at peace now. Which is exactly why we did it. We did it to bring peace to Mr. Red. Aside from how long he died, it took a while, but yeah. It was for his own good. Where did Red scavenge all these from? There's something from survival. There's everything from survival manuals to the collected works of Shakespeare and Kant's ethics. Oh, I know all about that right now. If this was how he spent his time, no wonder he spoke so strangely. He must have led a lifetime of misunderstanding. Yeah, reading all these random books and stuff like that. Oof. No wonder he was getting hungry. What a final meal. Ration slugs still knowing Red. Perhaps he enjoyed them. An electrical panel. Funny place to have one. Alright, and electrics. Maybe running out to the door. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing that door is locked. I didn't want to touch it just in case, but let's go ahead and knock that door out real quick. Oh boy. Jesus, from the stench, I think this may have been his toilet. Yep. Whoa, whoa. That was a long way down, buddy, but there's a clear sense of... That's weird. Well, Mr. Red. Okay. Well, he definitely made a home. Let's do one last save, just in case, just a precaution. The chains in his arms are visible now. Not there out of choice. Father looks on aghast, his clutches some notes, shaking hands. He knows what has come with what the man has released. The only one who could stop it. Howard knows the real fear. When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in there. Like, I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. Ooh. Smells Red's bed. It smells like a sewer. How did Red sleep in this? Maybe he just didn't sleep. Whoa! What the fuck? Is that one of those dogs? Leaving out how Red managed to catch and kill this thing, it's quite clearly inedible. Poor guy must have been close to starving to death. Jesus. Yeah, it's one of those weird evil dog things. Alright, let's well, we got a nice little touch of what Red's life was. Living in here God knows how long. Let's actually take a peek here. At the to-do list. Excavation. 1992. This man was in his late 30s right here. Probably a little more than that. Probably almost 40 years old. Oh, Red. Alright, guys. Let's do it. I can't get a hold of it. I need something to lever it open. The locked door that Red has been leading me to. I need to get it open. Crowbar? As I stepped into the mouth of the underground facility, there should have been questions, fears, doubts running through me. Instead, I was torn in two. Part of me, I felt, you hear that? Had died, along with my only ally and friend. His final words had raised more questions than they'd answered, and I couldn't get his screams for help out of my head, despite knowing deep down that the pain I had caused Red was itself all the help I could have offered him. I was alone again. I had nothing to do other than press into the unknown. If I'd felt so bad about Red, I should have listened to him and stayed where I was. I would trade his fate 100 times for my own. The other side of me was looking forward to what might await me in the continued journey. I felt sure that I would soon find some clue or other to my father's fate, and that he was inextricably linked to everything that was happening. I also couldn't help but suspect that everything he had seen up until that point was just symptomatic, and whatever lay behind the threshold. I know now, I was right. Welcome to the shelter. Population 57. Chief staff 6, lower caste 39, temporary 8. Okay. Key members Wilbur Frisk, Neil Oswald, Pierre Petit, Richard Ardbuck, R.I.P. R.I.P. Look at this. Howard Lefresque. There he is. Chief translator. That's our dad, right? Last updated 2000, I think. Please have your identity documents ready. So he may still be alive. There's our exit. Oh, there's somebody over there. Excuse me? I'm not moving. Somebody coming up to me? My flashlight ran out of power at the worst possible time here. They're all locked, aren't they? Oh! With that, the man who had first descended into the mine was no more, and so began my next chapter. To be continued. And there we are, everybody. Penumbra Overture, Episode 1. The second continuation to the Penumbra series is, in fact, my favorite one. It is so good, and it does bring out the survival horror aesthetic that this one it brought out the survival horror aesthetic that this one kind of neglected to bring about. Now, of course, my initial prospect into replaying this game was to bring forth the idea of, the question, of course, was, is it still a scary game? Is it still a part of that survival horror? And I want to say yes, it is still a very integral part of what survival horror became, but it's not scary. By any means. It has its moments, but only if you truly want to find yourself in a position where you want to hide from the dogs constantly. You want to make the game longer by going ahead and trying to avoid those dogs at all costs. By all means, do it. But in a sense of trying to complete the game as quickly as possible, you kind of want to take them out. And that's the problem with that, is because survival horror at its core, what Amnesia was, what the second Penumbra game is, you will see when I play it, doesn't give you a weapon. This game provides you with dynamite. It provides you with a pickaxe, a hammer, all these things you can use as weapons to take down these creatures. It gives you an option to defend yourself, and that takes away from the fear of what survival horror essentially is. It's the feeling of being defenseless, and this game provided you with a little bit of just a nudge of, hey, you know what? You can do this if you want. There's explosives freaking everywhere. But at the same time, the dog's AI, or the spiders even, none of it made sense. A lot of it was just back and forth, just this crazy part where like the creatures just go into the map on the ground and they just pop back up, and you never really know what you're gonna get here. Sometimes the beef jerky wouldn't even happen. That alternative attempt at trying to kill them with the steam, that never really panned out. So it just, it's got its frustrating bits, I suppose. Overall, a phenomenal game, just like it usually is. Decent storyline, a lot of reading, which is why this game becomes a little bit strenuous, because it forces you to read and learn about what's going on without actually having to visually see the storyline and see what's going on. You'll find yourself in this random mind that was plagued by all these problems, but if you don't read, you have no idea what's going on. Also, if you don't read, you might lose out on learning how to do certain things. For example, the Morse code, phenomenal little thing. The codes for the doors, turning on the generator, things like that. Of course, the final bit was just even me still can't to this day figure out what the hell the chemicals are. I can't figure it out. I never got it. But overall, we got it done. We finished the game, and then we're gonna move on to a next one. I might switch it up, do something else. Maybe play a couple indie horror games before I move on to another Let's Play series. I'm probably gonna give Frictional Games a bit of a break because there is a lot of reading involved in Frictional Games, and quite frankly, I just want to play something that isn't intensive with that. I just want to play through a storyline and just kind of do my own thing. So let's see what I figure out. I'm sure it's gonna be phenomenal, just like every other game that we've been playing so far. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. This will basically be the final part, almost the final part actually, of where I stopped back in my old attempts. I did play A Machine for Pigs, but this is as close to it's going to get for me before I stop. So I'm continuing on. I'm pushing forward to bringing out a lot more content for everybody. And I really appreciate all of your support, and I really hope that you all like everything. So, of course, like always, if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe for more just like this, and have a wonderful day.